Let me elaborate that one with an example. The pilots, they are trained in cockpit simulators where they are thrown hundreds of different variables like wind speed, tail speed, landing speed, and things like that. And they will introduce changes in those variables based on how it actually happens in real life. So that's how they build quicker decision making and reflexes and reaction time in pilot for real fights. But in some research studies, they doubled up the speed of every single change. For instance, the rate of fall was doubled up. The rate of pressure loss was doubled up. In normal circumstances, if one alarm will go off only after the first one, they made the alarm go off at the same time. So that exposed pilots to failure cycles at double the normal rate. Failure cycle means situation created to make you fail. It was challenging for pilots, but through multiple iterations, their reaction and response time improved. Later, when they compared, they found that the pilots who were exposed to failures at a higher rate become proficient faster than the normal pilots. And in fact, the quality of performance they delivered was remarkable too. Later on, several studies found that if we back a rapid succession of events of failures in a compact time, people become proficient very quickly. They learn very fast. It's very surprising, but it is true. Our normal tendency is to put some hours of practice on a task. Other research has suggested that if you keep practicing on one task, it doesn't make you learn faster. You know why? These days, the tasks are unpredictable. We don't work on those repeatable tasks anymore. Every situation is totally new. We may not have seen it before. So they say instead of practicing hours on a task, what really works is variation of that task in different situations so that each exposure becomes one experiment. So when you expose yourself to a range of experiments in a compressed time, it has the same effect of packing failures in a short time. The learning point here is that to speed up your learning, don't think of putting hours into same task. Strive to do a range of experiments with different situations and seek it quickly in a compressed time. Why? Because a lot of things are happening here at a psychological level. There is feedback, observation, reflection, retrospection, and corrections between two failure cycles. The point here is you need to focus on getting as many cycles of reflection and corrections as you can get within a given time. So if you can pull out more, you will be on the path to speed up your final learning. When I started my journey for public speaking, I decided not to ever repeat the same talk twice. And that has worked in my favor because then each task is new experiment for me. I will start from the scratch and then go all the way up doing that entire experiment. Imagine how much learning gets deepened and accelerated. Within 1 year, I've kind of spoken on some of the world's biggest conferences. In the beginning, you will feel that you are not making any progress because there will be a lot of hurdles. But the total time to go to that endpoint will be much faster. So next time, you need to dig and design those multiple opportunities to experiment and apply your newly learned skills in different situations and find out a way to go face to face to possible failures in a shorter time. More failure, the better. Even you can ask your coach to put you into a situation at a rapid succession where your chances of failures are very high. Don't strive for success. Strive for multiple failure cycles in a compressed time, and you will see that your word proficiency will accelerate tremendously. In the beginning, it's going to be very, very difficult for you. But the end result is that the overall learning actually gets much, much faster.